Takashi Murakami and Louis Vuitton. We've seen it all. The panda, we've seen the onion head, the cherry blossom, the cherries, which I'm wearing here, a vintage piece from 2005. But there's another Takashi Murakami collection, the collection that nobody is talking about, that is about to launch right now. And I do believe, well, as depending when you're watching this video, but in a couple of days as I'm filming it, and I do believe that the price range is going to be much better than the Louis Vuitton price range. And I also do believe that the availability is going to be much better than the Louis Vuitton availability. And I do believe that the people making it are potentially less greedy than Bernard Arnault in terms of pricing their product, allegedly. And of course, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. And you guys, like I said, my dear friend Teruko got me this gorgeous Takashi Murakami keychain when she went to Japan. So it's a little, I love the flower in pink and cream. I love Takashi Murakami. It doesn't have to be Takashi with Louis, like in the case of this piece. It can be other things. I do love the cherries and the cherry blossom. But here is a collaboration between Takashi Murakami and MLB, presented by Fanatics Plus Complex, Tokyo Series 2025, Dodgers and Chicago. I mean, we're talking baseball, okay? So y'all, me and sports, bye. Thumb up the video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get to the pictures. Here's picture number 1. Are you ready for this collaboration that nobody's talking about? First, we have Tops. They also do Garbage Pail Kids from the 80s. My favorite Garbage Pail Kids are like the Cabbage Patch Kids, but ugly stickers. Well, they're going to do a Takashi Murakami. Look at that. Tokyo Series Tops baseball cards. This is a set of, I do believe, I don't know, 34, 35 cards for $100. And yes, every one of the basketball players is surrounded by little flowers, either cherry blossoms or the Takashi Murakami flowers. Now, if you are more into fashion than cards, I got you covered. Don't worry. Let's go to the next picture. There's a lot of pictures to go through. New Era is also collaborating with Takashi Murakami for the Complex collaboration. Check this out. You have a snapback cap, baseball cap. This C, like I said, I'm not into sports, but this is the same font Chanel uses. So I'm like, you know what? I can get this. the little C, even though it's for Chicago or whatever it is, I'm like, and plus I love the stitched flowers all around the cap. This one is going to cut you back, set you back $60. The collection is coming out on the 7th of March of 2025. What is this? Cubs. Okay, this is the Cubs. Sorry, guys. Cubs. The Cubs snapback hat for $60. Let me show you the next picture. First of all, I'm not good with the snapbacks caps, the snapback caps that are kind of curved, that have the curved visor, because my head is too big for that. But I'm good. I can wear the ones with the flat visor. Snapback size not so good, because sometimes if I wear my hair loose or in a ponytail, the head is bigger or smaller depending on how thick the hair is. So, but anyway, these don't work on me, but they work on slimmer, longer faces. The curved visor version, isn't this adorable? The flowers are not printed. The cherry blossoms are actually stitched on. Also from New Era, the Dodgers snapback is $60 as well. I love the LA moment. I don't need to have the Dodgers anywhere. LA is enough for me. Gloria says, oh my God, definitely getting the Dodgers one. Gloria, we should go shopping together. I don't know if there's an actual location. Okay, let me show you the next picture as I'm explaining to you the situation. So these are available online on the Complex website. By the way, I'm not sponsored by Complex, although I wish, because I want some of these pieces, but here we are. I'm not sponsored by them, and I'm probably not even going to manage to score any one of these because as they go online, they're going to sell out pretty soon. But I'm trying to figure out if there is also a location that sells these, like a physical store. And I'm saying this because the photo shoot that they took of this collection, there are some pieces in that photo shoot that are not listed on the website. So I'm thinking those pieces might be available elsewhere. Like, for example, a baseball bat from Takashi Murakami. Oh my God, I want that baseball bat. And also like slip-on shoes as well. That's also not available on the website. So I don't know the price for the slip-on shoes with the Takashi Murakami logos on it. And I don't know the price of the baseball bat. So some items are not on the website. Now here is that flat visor snapback from the Cubs. Okay, so Louis says in the live chats, there's going to be a pop-up shop in LA. Ooh, cha, let me know where. Let me just tell you the price of this one. This one is going to cost you. So there's two different versions of this one. There is a fitted hat, and then there's a snapback hat, right? The fitted one is completely, full around the hat. There's no snapback in the back, and you have to buy the right size to fit you. They cost more because they have to make them in different sizes. So the fitted version is going to cost you $90. $90, and the snapback version will be $80. So it's $10 more expensive if you want the fitted version, and the snapback version is $10 cheaper. Moving on to the next picture. Thumb up the video while you're at it. Now I love this one. I love the beanie with the stitched flowers, also new era with Takashi Murakami. My issue here is this is 100% acrylic. And that's where I no, I get all itchy. It's disgusting. Acrylic on my skin, I don't like it. I love this beanie. I really want the beanie, but I wanted it to be 100% wool. Sometimes these beanies are also made in 100% cotton, and it can also be really beautiful in cotton, but this is 100% acrylic. And that's a problem for me personally. But there you go. The price for this one is $55 plus tax, but I'm loving the cherry blossom. Next picture. Here's another snapback from the Cubs. Why did I keep saying Chicago? It is what it is. So this one, again, we've seen already, $60. Moving on. The Dodgers snapback version also $60, I believe. Yep, according to the Complex website. If I remember, I'll post a link down below to the website. Again, I repeat, not sponsored, so I'm not going to get any commission from this. Next. This one also, I guess, $60. I like the black one. Love the stitched cherry blossom. Next. Again, this one is okay. So, same old. 80 or 90. 80 for the snapback, $90 for the fitted version. Next. Okay, next. Okay, so here's one of the bags. So this is transparent acrylic plastic. I guess because if you're going to the stadium to watch any of these, whether they be football, baseball games, there's probably really strict security measures. So they only let you take transparent, bags to the stadium. So hence why I think that's why they made these transparent plastic. I love the print of the cherry blossom, but I like it. I really like it. I'm getting FOMO, but at the same time, if I'm going to a stadium, okay. But if I'm just gonna wear this out and about in town, I don't want people seeing what's inside my bag, not necessarily. So maybe if I buy this, I would need to buy also a black, just a logo-less black cotton tote bag to put inside of this and use that as lining for the bag so that you don't see inside of it. I don't know, but I love the huge print. Audrey says, not a big fan of plastic. It may turn yellow over time. I've had experience with plastic stuff like this. It doesn't turn yellow that easy. It will turn yellow in 30 years, but c'est la vie. You know what I mean? Who's there in 30 years from now? Price is $45. $45 for the LA Dodgers with Takashi Murakami. Actually, really cute. Love the big, big print. Much better than Louis Vuitton, if you ask me. Prices are better too. So there you go. Yeah, it's designed for people taking them to the game. Yeah, Kanan, exactly. But she cute. $45. Okay, next pitch. Here is, this is why I keep saying Chicago, right? But I guess this is the Cubs. Chicago Cubs. So the Chicago Cubs come with the flower. Not a big, I know. It's the colors of the team. It's red and blue. But the red and blue flower, these are not colors that I like together, really. It's a very aggressive blue and red. I would wish some yellow, and I get it. These are the colors of the team. I get it. But I love the flower, obviously. But I would like it pink, right? So there you go. So this is also $45 for the tote. And then next, there's a keychain. Now this one is a little bit delicate. This is a classic Takashi Murakami, by the way, keychain that you can get in a plethora of colors. Every time, like if you go to a museum that has a museum shop that sells some Takashi Murakami stuff, usually you find these keychains. You just, the flower keychain, you just don't find them always in this colorway. These are $45. It's a bit much for a plushy keychain. Now, my issue with these, are they cute? Yes, no doubt about it. Super cute, love it. What I don't like is that the mouth and the eyes, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, they're printed. It's like a hot stamped color, right? These can peel or crack with time. I wish that they were actually stitched on. But this is not the case just, it's not that they're doing this printed version just for this release. Like I said, I've seen these in a plethora of colorways in museums and stuff, and they're always printed. You know what I mean? So the quality is always a little bit iffy. Like this is a $10, $7 to $10 piece of merch, in my opinion, not $45 worth, okay? But it's a cute gift item, says Gloria. This could be a cute gift item. Robbie says bag charm. Yeah, no, definitely cute bag charm for sure. But just be wary, guys, because if this thing gets too wet or too much sun or heat, this little plastic foil that's kind of hot stamped on it, it might peel off. I'm just a little bit worried. Just be careful of that. $45. Next picture. Here is the Chicago Bulls version. So we had the Dodgers. Now we have the Bulls. Now we have that blue and red. The Chicago Bulls. Cubs. The Chicago Cubs. Sorry, I'm me in sports. I don't care about the sports. I just care. Okay, so my apologies to the Cubs fans. Here you can see even more that red kind of hot stamped thing on it. And also, I don't like that they mismatched the two reds. You know, because it's a different fabric, it's a different material. So obviously you can match the reds. It's more work. It takes more time to find the right color to match the same intensity of reds. So there's that. Kato says, I have the flower as a pin, and yeah, the face looks like a sticker. Yeah, Kato, I know what you're talking about. There is a pin version of this as well. Not a pin version, it's a brooch version. And the brooch is kind of stitched on the back of the flower. Also available usually in museum shops. So $45 for the Cubs version. Yes, Kanan, Takashi Murakami's team does approve all of them, and the brand Takashi's, it's called Takashi Murakami Kai Kai Kiki Co. Ltd. All rights reserved. They work together with this. This is all licensed collaboration merch between the sport teams and Takashi Murakami. Yes, all licensed. So it does go through approval. Next, picture. Okay, I really want the baseball. I always choose the most useless item that I'm never going to use. This one comes in a cute little plexiglass container, like a transparent plexiglass box. So you can actually store the ball inside of it to keep it protected. with that beautiful print. And they say about these balls, so they're $40. And if I click on one of them, they say in the description, in celebration of the 2025 MLB World Tour Tokyo Series, the collection marks Murakami's first ever collaboration with MLB and celebrates the deep connection between America's beloved pastime and its influence in Japan. Featuring Murakami's trademark vibrant colors and playful motifs, this exclusive series brings a fresh artistic perspective to MLB memorabilia, making it a must-have for both baseball fans and art collectors. And the ball, it says in the details of the ball of the baseball, it says for over 40 years, Rawlings has been the exclusive supplier of baseballs to the major leagues. So Rawlings is the manufacturer also of this baseball. Every Rawlings ROMLB baseball is carefully crafted with the finest materials available and assembled, weighed, measured, tested, and inspected for the highest possible level of quality and consistency. And of course, it has the flowers all around it. So as you turn it, and on their website, they have more pictures of it. You know, so like there's this one also you can see, right? There's this side of the baseball, and then you get this side of the baseball also says Tokyo Sea. Sorry for all the moire glares and flaring. Okay, so this one is $40. There's another one as well, the Dodgers ball. I think we're gonna see maybe next. I like the cherry blossom ball as well. So I would like to have the two balls, no pun intended. However, you see how glossy this surface is? And again, I wonder how this is going to age, if it's going to crack, or I don't know. I don't know how this ball is going to age. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see the other pictures. Okay, so this one looks like this in the back. And then there's this detail as well. Sorry for it not focusing quicker. There you go. Not so sure if I like the stitch cutting through the cherry blossom flower. But then you also have Dacob, which is character, a consumer critique character. DOB is kind of Takashi Murakami's version of Mickey Mouse, where he criticizes consumerism. And this is a little monster that eats everything up, just like consumerism eats everything up. So all of these, what we deem to be cutesy little design prints of cherry blossoms, the cherries, or these little weird characters, there's a reason why Takashi Murakami is not a designer. He's an artist. And the art being, there's always a second layer to understanding the true meaning of his art. In surface and superficially, these items look inoffensive and innocent, but there's a deeper, more menacing, foreboding, and dark level to them if we get to the more analytical aspect of what his art truly represents. And if you go and read up on a little bit on Takashi Murakami and his monsters, you will realize that it's an illusion of innocence in reality. So just to be very clear, and it's an interesting combination to add yet another layer to all of that by adding sports to his artwork, design facet of the artwork, and then a sportive aspect to it as well. Very interesting. $40 for the baseball. Then next picture, here we get to the apparel. So the t-shirt is $60. And yeah, I think the t-shirt, I'm checking if it's cotton. Okay, so this is the only item that is 100% cotton. That would be the t-shirt. But again, I would have preferred the flowers to be stitched, not just printed. The flowers here are printed. Am I a fan of Nike and those? I don't know. But The back of the t-shirt, I was hoping for a huge cherry blossom, but nothing. Nothing. The back of the t-shirt is plain. We only have the print in the front. Cute. I'm not a big fan of this colorway, but cute. It's a basic t-shirt, 40 bucks, 60 bucks, sorry, 60 bucks. No, I would do, you can get these t-shirts for $8 at Walmart usually. Maybe it's not as good a cotton. Um, Pink Lookbook says Takashi Murakami is so interesting. People think it's gimmicky and without meaning, but there's a lot of symbolism in his art. Really like that. Yes, a lot of symbolism in Takashi Murakami's art. And this is also why I always like the duality of him making this collection for Louis Vuitton back in the 2000s when Marc Jacobs was artistic director at Louis Vuitton, because Marc Jacobs knew what he was doing. He knew the criticism to consumerism that he was calling upon when he invited Takashi to collaborate. And this is also why I feel it's so obsolete to do it today. I feel like there's no true deeper thought that went into it as they were doing the 20 years anniversary of the Takashi Murakami for Louis Vuitton collaboration, because I thought to myself, this is just a money grab. They're not adding anything new to the conversation. They're not analyzing society in any other special way. They're not adding new art levels to this collaboration. It was groundbreaking 20 years ago, not anymore. The way they did it, at least, is not groundbreaking. They have reduced his art to mere money-grabbing design, in my opinion. And this is why I feel the collection doesn't work 20 years later. If you buy it vintage, it works. But remaking the items and reselling them to you without any in-depth research or thought, it's like killing the artist, really. Pink Lookbook says 100% feels they are just doing a reboot to capitalize on it. Ironic, exactly what Takashi Murakami criticizes. Exactly. Maybe this is one of the reasons why he just said, he was there. He signed some of the bags. I saw it on Instagram. But he was like, they paid him. He needed the money. Also, apparently, because his cartoon division, comic division is like not doing very well money-wise, so he probably also needed the money, allegedly. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion, so I'm just speculating here. So it's also for him and his company, quick little money moment, He's like, yeah, I don't have to design anything new. Okay, I need the money. You want to redo some of the pieces from 20 years ago. It is what it is. Next picture. Here is the black t-shirt, $75 for this one instead of $60. And the material here, it doesn't tell us where they are made, in which country, just FYI. I mean, on the website it doesn't say. On the tag inside the garments, it has to by law, technically, tell you in which country it was manufactured. You can imagine. 100% cotton for this crew neck t-shirt. And I'm just, okay. It costs more because the back of this one has the player's name, Otani or Ohtani, 17. Palihesa says, Takashi went bankrupt some years ago when he was doing a movie, allegedly. Yeah, I heard that story too. Next picture. So here's another t-shirt, Dodgers. This one is $60. And I'm just trying to figure out. So this one is also white on the back. Like there is absolutely no print in the back. So it's only print in the front, hence why 60 bucks. Also cotton. Moving on. Here, so now we're getting in a little bit pricier territories, if I can find it. Where are you? So here we are with the jersey, the Dodgers jersey for $250. So the $250, this is acrylic. And I am trying to, yeah. So the Dodgers logo is stitched on, but the flowers are printed. Okay. The cherry blossoms are printed. They're not extra appliques. They're not little stitched on flowers. So there's that. However, the back of the t-shirt of the jersey, again, we got Otani and a lot of flowers printed on the back. $250. Kanan says, yes, that one is called a jersey because it has the player's name and number. Thank you, Kanan, for letting us know. I did not know. Next picture is, oh, okay, just a different number. There was a 17 added to it, whatever. Okay, so here we have a hoodie. I was hoping that the hoodie would be 100% cotton. I was wrong. The hoodie is 82% cotton and the rest is acrylic. I'm like, why? Why do they do that? But anyway, better than having it fully acrylic, I suppose. Although, no, I want this to be 100% cotton and I want the flowers to be stitched on. Instead, they're printed. $135 for this hoodie. And it's your basic hoodie. Like, the cut of this thing is so basic. Like, it's not a nice cut. Like, you have to be skinny or whatever. This doesn't... It would be nice if it had a raglan sleeve, if it had a little bit of tailoring going for it, but this is like your basic hoodie, the cheapest cut, the cheapest hoodie design possible. Put a print on it and charge $135. I'm like, this is a $40 hoodie, okay? Tops. But anyway, they want $135 for it. So this is Nike. And the details are, as I said, 82% cotton, 16% polyester, long sleeve, front pouch, pocket, and the back, nothing. The back is giving us nothing, okay? We'll go. So 135 for this. Like, do I want to spend 135 just to get a cherry blossom? Like, yeah, I love that Takashi Murakami did something with them. But then I'm like, FOMO, I really want it. But then I look at it, I'm like, am I going to wear this? No, because it's not going to make me feel comfortable. The cut of this, the shape of it is not going to make me feel comfortable. The really harsh black contrasting with the pink, not my color combo. If the hoodie were like a white hoodie or a pale pink rosy hoodie, and then you got the flowers on top, delicately visible, invisible. Okay, now we're talking. But black, no. Meh. Anyway, moving on. Next picture. Okay, so we got the Chicago, what is it, Cubs, you said? Now with the Cubs, I guess this one is also 135. Let me check. You see, now the white version, it's the blue and the red. They're so aggressive. These colors are so strong. Not in a good way. This is not a good red, in my opinion. I guess this one's also 135. Strangely, I can't find it on my... Oh, here it is. Yeah, it's 135 as well. Yeah. Okay, it's also white in the back. I guess, like Gloria said, you can put your own name on the back. I suppose, yeah, you could let them stitch it or whatever. 135 for this. If you like the color combo, if you like the Cubs, yeah, go for it. We'll go. The color combos, they irk me. They irk me. But I get it. If you're a fan of this team, these colors mean the world to you. But to me, means nothing. So for me, just the colors alone, dreadful combination. Okay, moving on. And it's not that it's blue and red is bad together. It's the hue of blue and the hue of red put together that really irks me. Here's another, this is a snapback version. This one, new era. I love that the font is very Chanel. So I'm like, you know what, yeah. I would just say it's Chanel instead of saying it's the Cubs. This is a snapback. The snapback is $80. The fitted version is $90. I have quite a few new era caps in my collection back from 2015 when they did a wonderful collaboration with Jeremy Scott. So I have quite a few Jeremy Scott for new era caps from the heyday, the glory golden era of Jeremy Scott when he just got his gig at Moschino and was doing incredible stuff at Adidas for Adidas Originals. He also did, in that era, in that period, he also had a great collaboration with Swatch and also with New Era. Those caps I have, the entire collection. Loved it to bits. So 80 to 90 bucks, depending if it's a snapback or a fitted version. And then the next picture is very baseball-y. I mean, it's the stripes for me. I love how New Era aligned those stripes there. Now, be careful when you're purchasing this because they might be misaligned on some. You can see already on the side, they are misaligned there and there. Now, obviously, I understand that with the different panels that you're stitching together, there will be a misalignment at some point if you're not doing it by hand. But if you do manage to get an aligned version, perfect. Love the white with the stripe. I mean, it's very baseball. Yeah. Also $80 for the snapback version, $90 for the fitted. I don't guarantee these prices. These are alleged prices. They are on their website, but as you know, they can change their prices at any time. These are just kind of like prices they announced before the launch of the collection. So don't come for me saying, Dacob, you said 90, but it's 100. It can happen. You never know. In this economy, you never know. You got to choose either one egg or a cap. You want an egg for 90 bucks or you want a cap for 90 bucks. Okay, there you go. Thank you, America. So the flowers are beautiful. Love the fact that they are stitched. I don't know, like I prefer the white version, but it'll get dirty soon, right? So maybe the blue version is better. Ah, and because you can, okay, if you manage to go to the pop-up store, fine, but if you don't, if you have to order these online, could you imagine the frustration of ordering this and then this arrives misaligned? Like this stripe ends there and then this stripe ends up there. Ugh. So anyway, there's that. Okay, moving on to the last picture for you. Is this beanie, also super cute, but again, 100% acrylic. Love the fact that we have different flower combos as well, not just that blue and red combo. Beautiful lilac with white, red, and yellow. You see what I mean? How much better it is when there's more than just 3 tones? Well, technically there's 4 here. I don't know if the stitch is black or if the stitch is navy, but if the stitch is black, we have black, blue, red, and white. But here we have black, lilac, white, yellow, red. Ah, more nuance, more layer, more texture. Same here, right? Loving this color composition. This is a weird one. So we have that little plant. Oh my gosh, you know what this is? Okay, this is the first time I'm seeing this. This is a Takashi Murakami flower from the back. Wow. Okay, that's the first time I'm seeing the back side of the flower. So this is the stem that is attached to the back of the flower. And then if we were to flip it, it would be a yellow petaled flower in the front. Super cute. And that would be $55. So let me know, guys. I mean, so like I said, in the promotional shots, the models are also kind of holding bats in their hands with Takashi Murakami all over it. And they're wearing also like slip-on slippers, shoes with the Takashi Murakami stuff. The website doesn't have any of that presented on it. Maybe the pop-up store is going to sell the bats. I would love a baseball bat with a cherry blossom all over it, you know? Yeah. In self-defense, officer, I used the bat in self-defense. And the officer's like, are those flowers on the bat? I'm like, they're not just any flowers, my dear. They are Takashi Murakami cherry blossom. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you're going to get anything from this collection, if you're going to try to get it on launch day. And there's a countdown. When you click on every one of these items, they really work on the FOMO. So like, for example, if you click on the beanie, there's your, right there's your countdown. As I'm filming this video, right, it's 5 days, 7 hours, 51 minutes, 57 seconds to go. The FOMO. So let me know if you're going to get anything. And if you watch this video after you've gotten something, let me know down below what it is that you got. I really want to know which item is the most coveted one. You know, what are people wanting to buy the most from this collaboration? Let me know. Thank you guys so much. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Never give up on love. Bye.